Hi, we're here at the Rock and Roll and Movie Awards with the Ecolux Lounge, and we're here with Jordan Charles. How are you?
I'm pretty good, Chase. Thanks very much for having me.
Thank you for being here. Jordan is an actor who has seen a lot. Tell me a little bit about what you've seen in all aspects of your life in terms of addiction and in terms of recovery.
Well, this is actually really glad that this organization exists first and foremost.
Yeah.
I spoke to the Detroit Lions former wide receiver Herman Moore actually earlier today.
Yeah.
And he was telling me about a little bit of the work that he's done with regard to this organization as well. I think as much promotion as possible is needed with regard to a lot of the support services and resources that can be found with regard to people that are actually suffering through a lot of these issues. Even though the fact that I haven't actually suffered from a lot of these things, I've had enough experience with regard to counseling a lot of people during my stint as an attorney. As an actor, I've also found that there's a pervasive stereotype in this industry that there's a lot of people that have dependency problems and things of that nature. So being in Hollywood, being surrounded in an environment where those, let's say, pressures or temptations could be very prevalent,
Right.
I think it's very, very important to actually promote, a lot of the different things that can be available for people that might be going through these things right now.
Exactly. This can be a very lonely industry, and it's just, this aspect of it is occurring to me as I hear you speak. How addiction takes place when people are being social, and it can also take place in times of severe loneliness. And loneliness doesn't mean you're alone. You can be in a crowd of people and you can still feel alone. And if you don't have that kind of support, it's a matter of getting it so that you can face life's issues. And part of that is getting into recovery.
Yeah, I would imagine that you're probably correct on that. I also think too that it's good that I think the recovery realm, from what I understand, and I'm not an expert by any means, they're adapting really well, because from what I understand, even Choices Recovery, they use a lot of wellness principles, aside from, let's say, your standard detox and things of that nature, from what I understand, my limited understanding of this. But secondly, I think a positive disposition, it goes a long way to lead to a positive life. Attitude reflects behavior, reflects choices, and it reflects maybe character and destiny afterwards. So it begins with how you feel and how you perceive yourself and what you're capable of giving out to the outside world, serving others. Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Jordan.
Thank you, Chase.